Are you happy when you get up and thinking about what your day is going to be like, number one? Number two, when you get there, do you like what you're doing? And what I'm suggesting here is you could like your boss, you could like the company, you could like your coworkers, you could like your desk and your chair and your module or your office with the door and the view or whatever. But what I'm talking about in profession is the actual work you do. So think about that. It might be that some of you that say you're happy and you like what you do, you like all of those things that fit around what you do, but not necessarily the essence of what you do. So I want to challenge you to think a little bit about that. And what's the importance of choosing the right career? Obviously, what they tell you, and what you hear quite a bit of, is that you're going to tend to be happier, more accomplished, you're going to blossom and grow and expand yourself and be able to see a future. Where are you going from there? That would be the ideal career that I think most people are looking for, not just to make the money and do what you can do today, but where do you want to be 5, 10 years from now? And it's pretty natural, actually, I view it from my point of view, that as I grew and evolved and learned new things, I wanted to do different things, and I decided I'm kind of tired of this, I want to do something different. So what can you do if you decide I'd like to do something different, or I'd like to consider doing something different that might be more fun or more entertaining or more enjoyable or have a brighter future for you? First thing, I'm going to give you a very simple tip, which is there is a website called www.assessment.com. So of all the assessments on the web, this is the only one that has a URL that's assessment.com. So these guys got there early and established a beachhead. And that it gives you motivational assessments. That's going to tell you how you match to 900 different jobs out of those 8,400. And when you see what's number 1 and what's number 900, and you see what you've done or where you are today, it gives you a very clear scale of, from a passion and motivation and interest level, where you are. And then you can think about that, and I think that would be a great input for you deciding, hey, what's up there from there that I might like better? And so what would you do with that? Let's say you see there's 50 or 100 things above you. Well, pick a couple of them, would be my suggestion, that sound the best, and do what they call informational interviews, which is the exact reverse of what Cindy was talking about. Job interview, they have the job spec and they match you to that. In an informational interview, you're talking to someone who's doing that job and trying to find out, what's this job like, how did you get into this profession, what do you like about it, what do you not like about it. With a person with my background in education, would I be able to make a change into this occupation? You're trying to get some coaching from that person that's in that occupation. And then the third thing I would suggest you do after you do the assessment and do an informational interview is set a goal. So, for example, by December 31st, starting off the new year, I'm going to have at least 2 better career options for myself that I'm going to explore and start working toward achieving. And by April the 1st, I'm going to have one of those 2 jobs making as much or more money than I'm making today. That would be a hypothetical that someone might consider. So what I'm really trying to do here is to get you sensitized, as I said before, to the importance of an occupational choice, and also give you a little bit of a framework of what you can do to make that happen. So what I don't want you to end up with is like the country singer Johnny Paycheck. Anybody know his famous song? Take this job and shove it. I don't want you to end up when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, or wherever it is, saying, wow, I feel like going and tell the boss, take this job and shove it. I don't want to work here anymore. I want you to find something that you'll really enjoy. So I hope you'll use this information and put it to the best use to get you where you want to be.